This is the TOTO Drake toilet. Just looking at it, the design really stands out. And even though it's technically a two-piece toilet, TOTO manages to give it a pretty sleek, cohesive look that doesn't feel outdated or clunky. The tank is slightly more sculpted than a standard toilet, adding a modern touch that fits into most bathroom styles. The elongated bowl and comfort height are obvious right away, and that makes a big difference for everyday comfort. If you've ever felt cramped using a regular round bowl, you'll notice this improvement right from the get-go. From my experience, this toilet feels solid and sturdy. It sits well on the floor, and the materials, ceramic for the main body and high-quality plastic for the washlet seat, seem built to last. I remember when I was first researching upgrades for the bathroom, I was honestly a bit skeptical about the extra features, like the heated bidet seat and all the cleaning functions. I grew up with pretty basic toilets, and part of me wondered if all these extras would just end up being more complicated than necessary. But after making the switch, especially with the concealed supply connections and the seamless integration between the toilet and the bidet seat, I totally get what TOTO is going for with this model. Let me share what it's like using it day to day. One of the biggest things is the tornado flush. What that really means is that instead of using old school rim holes that just dribble water down the sides, this system has powerful jets that send water in a swirling motion all around the bowl. From my experience, it gets rid of waste much more efficiently. I've never had issues with clogs or leftover bits that didn't flush away. The flush is quick but strong, and even though the flush only uses 1.28 gallons per flush, which is on the low side and environmentally friendly, I haven't noticed any drop in actual performance compared to older, higher flow models. One more thing that surprised me was the CEFIONTECT glaze. When you see this word, it just means that the bowl is coated with a super smooth layer so waste doesn't stick as easily. It's actually something I thought was just marketing talk at first, but after a few months, I can say it really does make cleaning a less frequent task. If I forget to clean for a couple of weeks, the bowl still stays pretty clean, especially compared to my old toilet, where things could get grimy quickly. Now, about the washlet feature. This is TOTO's version of an electronic bidet seat. It brings gentle but effective washing with adjustable warm water from both the front and the rear, and the temperature and pressure can be tweaked to whatever feels right to you. The seat is heated, which is a huge comfort upgrade, especially on cold mornings. Plus, there are settings for oscillating or pulsating washing, and after you're done, a warm air dryer helps with quick drying. Even the air deodorizer is helpful. I know these things can sound over the top, but after using them, I've grown to appreciate how small touches like this make a bathroom feel fresher. Here's another thing I didn't know I needed: the PREMIST function. Before use, the toilet lightly sprays the bowl with water, so it's harder for anything to stick. Having this little misting step means more waste gets washed away each flush, and less scrubbing is needed overall. There's also EWATER technology that automatically cleans the wand after each use, so you get extra reassurance that things stay hygienic. At first, I did have some concerns about installation. This is floor-mounted, and the biggest thing to remember is to double-check your rough-in distance, a basic measurement from the wall to the drain pipe in your floor. As long as you get that right and follow the included instructions, the installation doesn't throw any real surprises. But if you're not comfortable with DIY plumbing, you might consider a pro just to avoid leaks. The seat snaps in with a docking station, so it's much easier to remove and clean compared to some older models. The toilet itself is a standard height model, not TOTO's universal height, so it sits a little lower than some newer toilets. I'm personally comfortable with that, but taller folks or anyone with mobility concerns might want to pay attention to this point. The elongated bowl does add plenty of extra comfort, especially for longer visits, and the overall feel is roomy and supportive. I'll be honest, when I first got it, there was a lot to get used to with all the buttons and settings on the wireless remote. It's backlit and slim, so you can easily tweak everything from water temperature to pressure without standing up. After a couple of days, it felt very natural, and I found myself appreciating little things I'd never thought of before, like the SoftClose lid that never slams and the easy warm seat. As for cleaning, I noticed right away that the smooth, glazed surface of the bowl and the seamless seat design make wiping down both parts much less of a struggle. I prefer the look of cotton white, since it doesn't show water spots easily and feels fresh even after long-term use. I have not seen any stubborn stains or mineral buildup, which speaks to the efficiency of both the flush and the surface coating. There are a couple of minor things to consider. On some occasions, there's very light smearing, probably due to the low-volume flush, but I never found it to be a real problem. Every so often, I give the bowl a quick brush and I'm good to go. For most people, it shouldn't be a deal breaker. Also, while this toilet is designed to be compatible with bidet seats out of the box, getting the best experience does mean following the setup instructions closely. If you're like me and want things to just work after installation, I'd say take your time with the install or have some professional help. What I enjoy the most is the combination of real comfort and convenience every day. The powerful flush is reassuring. The water savings over time are a bonus. The washlet features have elevated what I expect from a bathroom trip, and the overall design just fits well, looking tidy and modern. The quality is definitely there. You can feel it every time you use it. In my opinion, this toilet is perfect for anyone who wants that step up in comfort and everyday experience, without sacrificing reliability or needing to fuss over cleaning all the time. From my experience, it works best in homes where you want something modern but understated, nothing too out there design-wise, but still with lots of thoughtful tech behind the scenes. I'd recommend this for anyone updating their bathroom, especially if you want features like heated seating, bidet washing, and a toilet that just stays cleaner, longer, without a lot of maintenance or water waste. It's great for busy households, older homes needing an upgrade, or anyone who wants their bathroom to be a little more comfortable and easy to live with. In conclusion, the TOTO Drake Transitional WASHLET Plus with C5 Bidet Seat really surprised me in all the right ways. From strong, efficient flushing to thoughtful details like the PREMIST and soft closing seat, this is the kind of upgrade I didn't know would make such a difference every single day. It doesn't need to be flashy, it just works, and it works well. If you're interested in improving both the look and the experience of your bathroom, this is a solid pick. That wraps up my quick review of the TOTO Drake Transitional WASHLET Plus toilet. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Thank you for watching.